Hello friends, Running Kimono here. Today we have a chit chat video. I know a lot of you enjoy these on the weekend. One of you guys reached out to me with a situation, and with permission, I am going to paraphrase this story. I'm not going to read it verbatim. Don't want to get anybody in trouble. But I wanted to talk about this because I think a lot of us, this feeling has probably crossed our minds. So that's why I asked, like, hey, can I make a video on this? So basically, one of you guys had reached out to me and said that you had an elderly grandparent that you had been giving a lot of stuff from your coupon stockpile, like everything, detergent, dish soap, that good stuff, deodorant, shampoo, all that really good stuff. And this grandparent lives very close to other family members, and basically, this is a story I've repeated because it happens to a lot of us. You go drop off a bunch of stuff, and then the extended family members go over and just take absolutely everything. And the idea to share your stockpile with an elderly person in your life who might not have the best mobility, and just life is a struggle. That is just hard when you find all this stuff. You get a deal on it and you get it all packaged up, you bring it over, and then somebody who's just like chronically unemployed helps himself to absolutely everything. It's a really hard pill to swallow, and we've all been there. So what this person did was they just kept helping out their grandparent because they had the bigger heart and kept bringing stuff over. And I think it's like an hour and a half drive. So it's a little bit to go see grandma all the time. So, but this person would still try and help out as best as they could. But other family members just kept coming over and depleting everything. And my answer to this, you're probably, and she already knows my answer, but once that stuff is given, it's gone. So if grandma wants to give everything to, to a food pantry, or to give everything to a neighbor, or give everything to, a family member who makes like $250,000 a year because they're over there crying about God knows what, that is her choice. And that's the thing, when you give something, whatever the person's going to do with it, they could even resell it if they wanted to. You don't really have a say in it. You have the option to stop giving, and that's totally cool. And this lady who I was talking to earlier in the week, she just said to me, she's like, I've taken a lot of what you said to heart, and she would rather, donate her excess stockpile goods to like a cause like, a food pantry that works in her community, or a single moms group, than to actually give to her family. And that's where she's at. And she's like, am I just an awful person? And to that I say, absolutely not. I think that your intentions to help out grandma are great. But if she wants to just give everything away to everyone else, people that could probably learn how to coupon because, they're able to run through the stores and figure out some of this stuff, that's just a really like hard situation to be in. And but what do you do moving forward? Do you drive 3 hours with the cost of gas and give grandma exactly one Palmolive and 4 squares of toilet paper? No. And the fact that, people in grandma's extended circle can't see that, she's not as mobile and she really needs these stockpile goods, and they just grab and scarf everything up. That's just not cool. So for this subscriber who wants to donate everything instead of gifting, I think that's totally fine, and I think that's still in the spirit of giving and a good thing to do. And it's just really unfortunate. But this situation, I run across it like every 3 months. Somebody reaches out to me with this exactly, where they try to do something for an elderly person in their life, and then somebody else just comes and grabs it all, and they're like, well, what do I do? It's just, if that person doesn't want to learn how to coupon, who's able-bodied and, they're able to go to the store, you hear every excuse. I don't have the mind for couponing. I don't have time for couponing. I don't want to do this. But yet when you have that stockpile, with 50 detergents or whatever, people become really funny where they just have entitled attitudes to have whatever you want. And that is not cool and not right. So guys, I leave it to you. What do you think of this situation? This is always such a hot button whenever this is a story time, but it is unfortunate. I just think that, if grandma wants to give everything away, that's her choice. But then the next week when you just can't show up with whatever she's missing, she also has to realize that you're giving her all this stuff. So she'll have a stockpile. So when, Palmolive is $9 a bottle, she'll have some to wash her dishes. So I'm curious what you guys think of this, and just throw this in your back pocket. When you do have a stockpile, people will come out of the woodwork asking for stuff, and you know that, and I know that. As always, thanks for watching, guys. We'll catch you in the next one.